How did you lowkey rage bait your teacher? I was in history class with Mr. Patterson, the type of teacher who thinks he knows everything about politics and will argue with a literal wall if it disagrees with him. This guy would go on 20-minute rants about stuff that had nothing to do with the lesson, and we'd all just sit there waiting for it to end. One day he was going off about how kids these days don't read real books anymore, and I was done. So I raised my hand and asked the most innocent question ever. What was the last book you read? Mr. Patterson? Dude, this man froze. You could see his brain short-circuiting trying to think of literally any book title. He stuttered for like 10 seconds before saying, I read many books, all the time. Okay, that's not an answer. But I wasn't done. I pulled out my phone and said, oh cool, what's your Goodreads account? I'd love to see your recommendations. The class was losing it. Kids were trying not to laugh while this man was turning red. He told me to put my phone away and that I was being disrespectful. But I just said I was trying to learn from his example since he's always telling us to read more. Hello? I was being a model student. He pointed at the door and said, principal's office. Now. I grabbed my bag, walked out, and the second the door closed behind me, I heard the entire class erupt. When I got to the principal's office, she asked what happened. I explained the whole thing, word for word. She paused, looked at me, and smiled. Not a polite smile, a you got him smile. She told me to just sit there for 20 minutes and then go back to class. I sat in that office scrolling through my phone, eating a granola bar I found in my bag, living my best life. When I walked back into class, Mr. Patterson wouldn't even look at me. He was mid-sentence about some treaty from 1842, keeping his eyes glued to the whiteboard like I didn't exist. For the rest of the semester, his rants got cut down to like 5 minutes max. He'd start going off, catch himself, glance at me, and then immediately pivot back to the actual lesson. He was a weird teacher.